December 27th.
Okay.
Look,
Winter camping.
she's up to New Hampshire.
As we're going to Northern Tier, which is one of the BSA highest insurance.
The National Ski Patrol offers mountain travel and rescue courses
All right, where are we going?
during the winter up in the New Hampshire region, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
so forth, so on.
For a live stream.
And usually like $65 and you can drive it. It's, you know,
Well,
2 nights, 3 days.
that may be part of the challenge is it's 24 hours drive
Yeah.
time.
Do you have the petition?
They will be in tomorrow.
Okay.
They may be at my house right now. I don't know, but they were overnighted yesterday from New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Chris got all the signatures he needed.
Yeah.
But he couldn't find a notary on Sunday before he left. So I told him, take him with you, find a notary in New Hampshire.
Okay.
Overnight.
How do I put the other picture up then?
It should automatically. So, you're actually playing that conversation, that's probably fine. If we hit play, this has got a 30-second delay. Yes.
So we're good? Okay.
Yes, 30-second delay. Let me use this other one as well here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So the time is 6:02 and I call the Board of Selectmen meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So it's gonna be hopefully a brief meeting. I legit just got back from vacation yesterday and I had
We had training this morning.
I had a training all day for drains in the other side of the state. So I got here with some time to figure out how to print everything because Julie's on vacation now.
Yep.
And there we go. Created the pledge. I think in terms of words sometimes. Citizens comments. I don't know why it flip-flops this thing. I don't have citizens. Approval of the minutes. I attached them.
Yeah.
I think I attached the right one. Yes, it is.
It's July 25th.
Yeah.
Yep. I've read the minutes. I make a motion they be approved as written.
One second.
Okay, so motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes of July 25th. Is there any discussion on them? Nope, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, turn on their.
Okay.
Correspondence and announcements. I sent a letter to 262 Wiley School Road about the post on the road. It's dated July 27th. And
That's already been sent, right?
It's 11 days.
yeah, that's when I sent it.
Have we heard from the
I haven't heard anything.
correspondent?
Nope. I haven't heard anything. So,
Should we make the extra effort of reaching out one more time to find out if
well, I can.
hear that, well, I was gonna do something, but you didn't give me a chance?
Well, I said in the letter, you have 10 days. If you have any questions or anything, give me a call. So I would assume if they had any problems, they would give me a call. I stated it in the letter. So. Public Works, working with them on a date. If they're still there by that date, it's more than 10 days and they'll be ready. They have to put it in their schedule too, so it's not gonna be like it's gonna be tomorrow or anything.
You had said that you're gonna contact the state police to make sure that they're all,
So I think.
maybe we should find out what day the state police is available and just someplace in the letter saying this is
Yeah.
the day that folks are gonna be coming out, so you won't be surprised.
Right. I'll talk to the attorney about that, but I've already sent those.
Oh, no, I understand.
I don't
I'm
think
just
I
simply
need to
saying
send
that.
another one. So, if there's any questions or concerns with the resident, or if they plan on doing it and need more time, they should call. So that's all I have for that. I don't know why it switched the order.
It just, no, it put these, it put old business under Roman numeral I instead of under
Old
Roman numeral
business.
VII, old business, yeah,
All right.
that's all it is.
All right, so on to public works report, continuously mowing still, they just finished most, if not all of Chicago. So that section of town is done, we had a training today on, drainage, culverts and drainage, it was very informative. And they're finishing up the bus turnaround on Gardner Road, so that could be done. We're waiting for the state to cut down some trees. So that's what we've been working on. The finance report attached, you have the finance director's report and also the treasurer's report
Mhm.
as well. So the finance director, still waiting on expenditures from fiscal year 23. Income was higher than expected for permits. Investment income and special education tax receipts were higher than estimated as well for the fiscal year 24 budget. We have increased our estimates for permits, investment income and special education to account for these increases. The finance department had a demonstration from Chelsea Groton to see what their banking system has to offer the town. Everyone was impressed by how user-friendly their system is. We discussed looking at other banks to see if anyone else had anything comparable to offer. The new iCompass portal is almost complete. We are almost all switched over to using the new system. We do not have to go live. I go live date yet for the public.
Mhm.
So that's Julie's update, and then the treasurer. Investments and interest earned July. 12,256, and it's the same as the fiscal year to date. Citizens Bank, this account allows us to seamlessly move investment funds to overnight accounts while meeting liquidity.
Yep.
That's one of the.
You got it.
My mouth doesn't want to say. These funds are FDIC insured. The interest rate for July was 3.18% and interest earned was $932. So the fiscal year to date is $932. State of Connecticut short-term investment fund, while these funds are not FDIC insured, they are extremely highly rated. The rate of return is presently much higher than the Citizens Bank, offering a yield of 5.18%. Interest earned this month was 11,324, same as the fiscal. Projects. Working on a few additional projects that should help us speed up our check deposit function and better time accounts payable disbursements. This should allow us to keep funds invested a few days longer each month. The check deposit function called remote deposit capture passed the July tax tsunami test. We had 2 NSF checks in July. All tax related replacement checks were quickly made and cleared. While it was one more than we experienced for January 23rd and July of 22, it was fewer than we had anticipated. We'll look to send out another reminder for January 24th when we collect the second tax payment. Overall, the new RDC process is a net positive and time saving compared to completing deposit tickets.
Mhm.
Nice, and I love the use of tax tsunami test.
Yeah, it's always scary testing new things at this time of year, so.
Yeah,
Everything worked out well. We did have issues with the online, well, one of our tax issues was the online system for payment. When
oh,
it crashed,
I saw her.
it crashed.
Was
over
us.
the state, so it was overloaded with system everywhere, not just us, so,
People were upset that this did not automatically give them an extension.
right. So, All right, so that was the finance
So
report.
now we go to the stuff on
Now
page
we
one.
go to the old business. So
Yeah.
ARPA funds. No update, the Baptist Church, no update, Fort Hill Bridge, no update, Municipal ISP,
No update.
no update, Deep Street Master Complex Plan, no update. Municipal Complex Improvement Project, where they finished with the repointing. And they have finished with the, plumbing. I'm not sure if we're finished with that or not, because they were working on that one, I was away.
Should we add as a line item as part of the municipal complex improvement project that we need a new clock because of the municipal complex improvement project?
So we can still need to pick one out, but I have to look at what.
It's a recommendation.
Cat clock with the tail, right in the eyes of goodness, right now.
Kit Kat clock, I think it's called. Made in the USA, that's the only reason why. I'm not-
Hey, otherwise we buy a Chinese clock. Let's go with the American product.
Hold on. There is this clock. I've been looking at clocks. There is a naval ship clock. It's all manufactured in the US.
Yeah, a lot of the military clocks are.
Yes, and I was looking at one for an outside place because it is weatherproof. There's a door and you can wind it, but you can get them with battery mechanism, so it's just you don't actually have to wind them. So I'll send you and Julie the link
Okay.
for that because I think it would go well in here.
Oh, yeah.
As much as the Kit Kat clock, American made.
Close second, close second.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks nice. It's it's like a steel cage with the glass door that's hinged on the outside, so
I think we need 2 screws for that clock then.
yes.
Yeah, it was just hanging.
That doesn't hang on a hook, that actually gets screwed in,
Yeah. that was
top,
just
bottom,
hanging.
left and right, yes,
Good one.
yes.
All right,
About the zombie apocalypse.
so. where are we?
New
Ordinances, draft,
Draft.
anti-blight.
I don't know if anyone has any new information on it, but I don't yet, so. No, right, so we'll move that to the next meeting. Town Fire Station improvement design, no update, and the 2 Church Street, I haven't had a chance to look up a price for that, so I don't know if anyone else had any ideas on price. Are you looking up your research?
No, sorry, just stuff related to the petitions,
Oh, okay.
so.
So I will keep looking at that too. Yeah, any other old business?
No.
All right, so new business, traffic on 165, 138. I'll put that on there. As the traffic authority, we can request for the state to look into changes on the state roads or putting signs up or doing something. And I would like to request, again, because I've done this before, a possible red light or something at the end of 49 and Pawtucket and 165.
Yeah, because it's 3-4 years ago, when we first started discussion on this, one of the things that sticks out in my memory is this description that you got from the DOT of right by Robin Cemetery. It's a downhill and the road widens because of that 150-degree turn up Shetucket. And that is, DOT classifies that as an accelerator zone because people just naturally go faster going downhill as the road widens. And one of the ways to address that was Shetucket would have to be extended and to narrow the road so that Shetucket, rather than coming to a stop sign here, would come to a stop sign here. So then it's a 90-degree left to right turn out of Shetucket. So I think.
Well, they have, before the traffic study, they did a traffic study and they were saying it wasn't enough traffic, but Rhode Island has since put a red light at the end of 165, which shows the traffic obviously on their end has increased, but if they are going all the way through because there's no other way for them to go.
Those brain surgeons also narrowed that intersection. I don't know if he's trying to see an 18-wheeler make that corner,
Yeah.
that they've narrowed it. It's idiocy, but
Yeah. So
Where at the Route 3?
Route 3.
165 from Route 3?
they, they like cornered it off instead of like,
They made it more of a T intersection.
yeah,
Yeah,
Whereas before, you know, the cars could turn into it,
yeah.
and now they've made it a sharp T. I don't understand the logic, but
Yeah.
I'm not smart.
it may
enough to
be part
follow.
of Rhode Island trying to discourage the truck traffic.
They work.
So that's why I put that on there. I've had increase from residents that live on the 165 and even on 138 too. Of the speeding on those roads.
Yeah,
as well.
and I
138
don't know if you know, but it is Julie, Tracy and I, people we know personally. Julie, obviously, her son was involved in an accident,
Mhm.
but there's also another one of the recent group of 17-year-olds who got their license, got teed on 165 right across from Town Pizza,
Yeah,
turning into his driveway. Someone went around the car behind him as he was making the turn, and on the other side of the road, plowed into
yeah, they
him.
passed on the rocks. They thought.
They couldn't brake, is,
Yeah.
so the details I got from the family, because I wound up going over that night to help, because they also had a tree across their driveway, so they couldn't even get out to go to the hospital.
Oh,
So I went over to help cut up the tree, but, yeah, so it was,
Looking in on you guys on your accident reports out there. The Bronson's area, worst.
yeah,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what it was.
Not even at the 49 and Bronson's itself.
yeah,
Yeah, multiple acts, cars coming out, in or out of Bronx.
They're trying to pull into Bronson's and people aren't paying attention and they're either trying to go around them and they can't, or they go around this way and they can't. I've seen it both ways.
yeah,
Yeah.
So bad there, really bad.
So,
there.
yeah.
What are you gonna do, you know?
All right.
is there any way we can get the full accident history? Or just from Robbins to the
They-
bridge?
It's kind of from all the reporting that I see on the accidents from, they only care about fatality. And
The state DOT or just for traffic statistics?
for the well, they keep track of everything, but when they're rating the roads, it's on fatality. It's not on accident. So
Okay,
there is the section of the road that has one of the worst ratings in Eastern Connecticut is right here on Main Street. From the town line to like the school. It's on the list of the top 10. But it doesn't measure because there's been fatalities on this end, but not on the other end. So. That's what they look at, unfortunately. Even though they've been close to that, so.
yeah. What can our friends in high places do to help?
I've had that, that's been an issue already for a long time with them involved, so.
Okay.
But we're gonna try harder now, where we've tried hard all along, but we're not gonna give up on it, so.
But now it's a renewed effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tax refunds. I have a couple of tax refunds. Okay, from the tax. I have 2 refunds that's suggested by the tax collector. Terry and James Williams, 3 Beachview Road. $64.29. And Paul Scungio, 74 Beachdale Ave for $12.86.
You might move, we pay the people their refund.
I second paying the people their refunds.
All motions been made and seconded for tax refund. They're both for overpaid taxes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, hearing none, they're approved. Okay. And. That's all I have. Don't have anything.
When are we revisiting the light ordinance? We're still waiting on lawyers. I know.
I think what we were talking about, we're gonna look at other towns' ordinances, and I haven't had a chance to look at, to find those and make copies of them.
And you're one of the list of questions, just going to,
North
Oh, did you
Stonington?
give me questions?
Was it North Stonington?
Yeah, I didn't get questions. Yeah,
Okay.
if you have questions.
so you, just two questions that come to mind, just email me and I'll email it to her.
What are the questions?
No, I was just saying, think two questions.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gave her her name, right?
Yeah, I have her name. I just haven't had a chance to call her or do anything yet, so. I have her name written down with the last meeting, so. Um.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion's been made, second to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye. 21 minutes. I don't see the Zoom meeting.
It'll be right.
Got it.